Hi, I'm Enchanting Newbie Annette. Before I begin, remember to hit the notification button, like and subscribe to my channel to view relevant content. I hope you're having a great day. Now today I'm covering the facts about the vanished submersible. You know, I kept hearing the word Titanic over and over this week. I know there's a few versions of the movie. At first, I had no idea that there was a submarine type of Titanic exhibition for tourists. Now, just over 6 hours ago, a Canadian plane formed with sonar buoys detected noise from the submersible, meaning loud banging noises. The bangs were in a pattern of 30 minutes each. Now, that memo was communicated with the Department of Homeland Security. However, nothing is confirmed as real evidence yet. Online reports are focused on the red flags that were allegedly ignored before this excursion was carried out. So in 2018, there was a lawsuit that former OceanGate employees David and Carol Reed Lockridge filed concerns, flagging potential safety problems. The lawsuit stated the defendants believed the excursion was experimental at best. Allegedly, tests on hazardous flammable materials were utilized in the interior. The carbon filter tube had potential of imploding with repeated use, and as a result, David Lockridge admitted he was fired because he refused to continue testing with those concerns. Also, the Marine Technology Society, a group of 60-man underwater experts, were very concerned, stating the submersible did not meet industry standards. Then OceanGate representatives confirmed that they would make improvements to test the submersible standards regarding the underwater pressure. Currently, reporters reached out to OceanGate, but no one is saying anything. They're tight-lipped. Silence. No one is giving any feedback. Family, it's amazing how these truths are being revealed now in 2023 when the reports and concerns were made in 2018. Everyone around the world knows of the huge historical event on April 15, 1912. The Titanic ship was formed and marketed as unsinkable. During its journey, unfortunately, the ship hit an iceberg. It was the most devastating shipwreck, causing the passing of 1,500 people. And miraculously, there were 700 survivors. So let's get into the details of the recent breaking news story. There are 5 individuals on board, which includes 1 pilot and 4 mission specialists. Confirmed missing are a billionaire adventurer who traveled on the Jeff Bezos flight to space, Hamish Harding, a Pakistani-British businessman, Shahzada Dawood, along with his son Solomon Dawood, Paul Henry Nargalet, and founder CEO of OceanGate Expeditions, Stockton Rush. Now more details about some of the passengers. 59-year-old Stockton Rush is a descendant of 2 signers of the Declaration of Independence, Benjamin Rush and Richard Stockton. Back in 2009, he founded OceanGate, which is based in Everett, Washington, near Seattle. In an interview, Stockton Rush said that he wants to be like Captain Kirk, exploring new life forms under the sea. Now, 58-year-old Hamish Harding owns a company called Action Aviation. He is from the United Arab Emirates, and on social media, his company representative posted in quotes, "The sub had a successful launch and Harding is diving." End of quotes. Paul Henry Nargalet is a French maritime expert who has experienced diving over 35 times to the Titanic wreckage. He's also an underwater researcher for RMS Titanic Incorporated, an American company. This company owns many of the rights and artifacts of the Titanic exhibitions. The British Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood is 48 years old. He's vice president of Ingro Corporation, and his background is in textiles and fertilizer manufacturing. He is also a board member of the Extraterrestrial Intelligence Institute, and his son Solomon is 19 years old. I haven't found much background information on him as yet, but back to the main story. The location of this excursion is confirmed as the deepest known point on Earth. Harding is one of the first explorers to travel the Challenger deep in the Pacific Ocean. Now, this Titan is a 21-foot submersible. This was an exploration included in an 8-day journey provided by OceanGate Expeditions, again a private company. The Titan is 23,000 pounds made of carbon fiber and titanium. The objective of the excursion was to observe the original Titanic wreckage. Mind you, the original Titanic ship is nearly 13,000 feet below sea level. In a moment, I'm going to focus on the submersive when it was way off the radar. Now, the location is off the coast of St. John's, Newfoundland in Canada. These participants scheduled the tour, so they travel 400 nautical miles to the wreckage, equivalent to about 900 miles, 1,450 kilometers, off the coast of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. So much effort has been made, but this humongous Titan submersible is still missing, about 3,800 meters beneath the North Atlantic Ocean. Now, rescue depth for even the top specialists are up to 3,000 feet, as stated by the Navy's Underwater Rescue Command. Noted on the OceanGate website, the cost of this particular expedition is upwards of $250,000. This exploration was created for the wealthy. I am satisfied to hear these details. It's unfortunate that this has happened to them. But imagine if this excursion was more affordable, let's say $200, most likely there would have been plenty more participants. As a result, more victims. Typically, there's one pilot, a content expert, plus 3 invested passengers. YouTube family, this is a new vessel. Most scientists are sharing the huge risk taking with this submersible, which has much limited power reserves. Actually, a submersible needs a mothership to truly launch and assist it. Unlike submarines, verified facts by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. What's crazy is scientists have stated when the 5 passengers went on board, there was sufficient oxygen for 3 to 4 days. And at this point, there is only an estimate of 24 hours of oxygen remaining. This is possibly another tragedy that could have been avoided. I don't believe any daredevils would take such a huge risk going that far down in the ocean. Additionally, there is an underwater GPS. The passengers must utilize only text messages from a surface ship to make communication. Even in 2023, we still don't have advanced technology to navigate the deep ocean meters. In my opinion, until there are nautical experts and successful several missions, it's best to leave these excursions way down in the water alone. Definitely, I'm curious about the sea aquatic creatures, plants, minerals, and resources there. I am. However, it's one of the biggest mysteries, like the galaxies and our solar system. As we know, there are an abundance of space explorations in comparison to the deep sea missions, except data found by our military personnel, which is top secret. The U.S. Coast Guard search, the U.S. and Canadian C-130's aerial missions began on Sunday, when this submersible went missing. Already, they have surveyed